Allow me to break the ice. Alright everyone, chill. Hot Toys just announced the Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. What? So I'm not gonna lie, Batman and Robin is probably one of the worst Batman movies. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. Super hokey, filled with puns. But who would have thought that Hot Toys would have made Mr. Freeze? Of all characters, Mr. Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Idol of mine, loved the suit design, loved it as a kid, love it up until this day. So yeah, of course I'm gonna talk about Mr. Damn Freeze. So right out of the gate, we have that we have that awesome looking silver suit with the blue LED lights. Man, this looks amazing. Like, you can see so many parts, so many pieces all working together to create this suit. Probably one of the biggest standouts in that movie was Arnold as Mr. Freeze, and especially him wearing this suit. I'm honestly just shocked that they even made this. It looks really good, especially when he's wearing the circle goggles. It looks amazing. There's the collector edition and the deluxe. I'm looking at the deluxe one right now. Deluxe has the butterfly wings, I guess you could call them, and the deluxe stand. So just by looking through the photos here, lots of moving parts in this suit, and there's a lot of LED lights going on. I mean, in the movie he was he was super bright in the movie, had a bunch of LEDs around him. And it looks like that they integrated that quite nicely. There are multiple looks that you could give Mr. Freeze. You could have him just wearing the armor. He also has the helmet. You could also add the goggles, plus the wings if you get the deluxe edition. The chrome looks really nice. Pretty shiny. And that big ice gun. Yeah, this looks this looks fucking amazing. I don't know how accurate Hot Toys made the suit to the movie. I'm not really going to nitpick that too much. I mean, from what we could see here, a very complicated figure. Of course, you have the undersuit, and then you have like an exoskeleton plus the armor on top of that. Like, look how big the shoulders are, the big chest piece, the upper torso. You know, it's a very similar design to RoboCop, where the abdomen could be articulated. It's a bulky figure with a lot of size. I wonder how heavy he's actually going to be. Looking through the photos, you could tell he can't move too much, but he wasn't even really able to move that much in a movie wearing this anyway, so I'm not gonna give Hot Toys flack for that. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. So as we all know, T2 is my favorite movie. I'm very critical when it comes to the Arnold head sculpt. This one, I'm a bit mixed on the head sculpt. Can we say it's the same one from the clean version of Terminator 2? Maybe. That could be the case. I'm seeing Arnold a lot more in this one for sure. When you're looking at the movie stills, the color seems pretty good. The only thing I do wish, I know I'm complaining a lot, but I do wish that the eyes had a glow of blue. That would have just given that extra oomph or that extra wow factor to the head sculpt. I think collectors are going to have a hard time deciding how to display this figure. There's so many different looks that you could have. What do you think about the expression? Do you think the expression is a little too simple, a little too menacing maybe? Every time I think about Mr. Freeze, I always think about that grin, that smirk that he has. You know that line in the movie where he says, "All right, everyone, chill," and he's shooting that gun of his and he's smirking. That's how I see Mr. Freeze, saying puns and jokes in the movie. So I never thought of him as a super serious character. I always thought him to be funny. I'm pretty happy with one head sculpt, with the amount that you're getting and just the innovation in this suit with all the moving parts. I gotta say, this has to be one of Hot Toys' most complicated figures they've made. When you're comparing the size of Mr. Freeze to Batman, the MMS 786, he's a big boy. Like, look at where Batman's eye line is, like right here. It's literally right on Freeze's chin, or maybe like about the mouth. So he's significantly taller. I don't know how tall George Clooney is in real life, but Arnie's about 6'2", and then of course as he got older he went closer to 6 feet tall. But Arnie, I'm pretty sure, was in his late 40s, early 50s when he filmed this movie. But either way, Freeze is a beast of a character. He's huge, or he appeared huge in that movie. This is an absolute pre-order for me. I'm impressed Hot Toys made this. I'm honestly like blown away. There's a lot more positive going for this figure than there are negative. Like the only thing that I could think of that is a drawback is maybe the sculpt is not that strong, but that's just me being a lifelong Arnold Schwarzenegger fan and me crapping on the clean version sculpt. I think this one looks better, and I'm really hoping that when we do get the production figure and we see the blogger photos, that they retain that actual look. If not better, that would be great. But man, I'm excited. Yeah, this is for sure a pre-order for me. I'm super excited. The one big concern that I have outside of the head sculpt for this would be the lighting. From what I've read, it is USB. It's USB for the helmet. I am sincerely hoping, Hot Toys, that all of the lights in his suit is centralized and powered through USB. Please be the case. Please be the case. You're doing it with your Star Wars figures. You're doing it with your bases. Moving forward, I'm hoping that these figures, even the Iron Men, are all centralized, powered by USB. That's the one thing collectors have been asking for a decade. I mean, I've been collecting Hot Toys for over 16 years. Hot Toys finally started doing USB powered figures, I think as of last year, if I'm not mistaken. What a sigh of relief. So I'm hoping Hot Toys continues that. And for Mr. Freeze, he needs to be lit up. He needs to be glowing blue in the display. Like, imagine your display is darker, or you turn off all the lights and all you see is this badass glowing blue with an ice cannon. My inner child fanboy is screaming right now, and I'm so excited. With Hot Toys announcing the George Clooney Batman, and then now with the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze, both of them are going to drive sales. Batman, Robin, and then Freeze. Who knows? Maybe they'll continue the lineup. What if we get Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy? What if we get that? What if we get that ridiculous Bane? Yeah, this line has potential. I mean, with Freeze, dude, that's huge. I'm not expecting too many accessories coming with this figure. I mean, the damn suit itself is a huge accessory, but it's coming with it looks like what, 6 hands, 8 probably included with a fist, separate rolling eyeballs, which is again fantastic. You got that big ice cannon and the blast effect. I mean, if you're getting the deluxe edition, you're getting the wings and the extra base. You don't really need much for this version of Freeze. If they were to release like a civilian version of him, of course, that obnoxious robe and his big bear slippers, but with this alone, I think this is good enough. So the collector edition is coming in at $355 USD. Deluxe version is an additional $30, coming in at $385 USD. When I talked about Red Hulk coming in at $390, not everyone agreed with me. People were saying that I didn't consider inflation and all those things. Blah, 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 blah. People were actually personally attacking me, calling me an idiot because I did not like the price of $390. I still don't. All right, that's a whole different topic. In $385, I actually think is quite reasonable considering what went into making this figure. I mean, just look at that suit. LED lights, chrome plating, multiple pieces. If this whole suit is powered through USB-C, even better. So 385 with the innovation, I think is fair for the deluxe version. The collector edition coming in at 355. I mean, if you're paying 30 bucks for the wings and the stand, sure, that's fair. Either way, I think the price is very reasonable. I'm thinking about the work that actually went into creating this figure, all the separate molds and the pieces. Like I said before, this is probably one of Hot Toys' most complicated figures that they have made to date. Yeah, this is gonna be sick. I can't wait for this. If you like what you've seen and you do want to see more, click here for the collection tour. Click here for more reveals and reviews. And thank you for watching and supporting my channel. It means a lot to me. My name is Jay from Mysterio, and I'm signing off.